Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Ditch Decade Diets podcast. I am your host, Lorna, certified food freedom coach and founder of the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. I've spent 10 years in an unhealthy relationship with food, binge eating, over-exercising, and feeling insecure in my body. This podcast is all about helping you get to the root of your food struggles and teaching you how to rewire your brain so you can end binge eating. If you're ready to improve your relationship with food and cultivate more self-love towards yourself and your health, this is the podcast for you. So let's get to it and jump right in. Welcome to day 10 of this series on how to stop binge eating. If you have not watched day 1 to day 9, go to my profile and you will catch all 9 days. Day 10 on how to stop binge eating is all about having the proper community so that you can feel seen and you can feel understood when it comes to binge eating. How many people in your life understand even what binge eating is? How many people in your life can tell you, I know exactly what it's like to binge? Most people don't have people in their life who understand binge eating. Most people in their life don't have other people that understand this whole out-of-body experience, the secret eating, the guilt, the shame. Many people don't understand that. And binge eating in and of itself is isolating. It's shameful. I remember just feeling so ashamed because I loved working out. Working out was the easy part. I loved eating healthy, but this whole binge eating situation, I never could understand like how I can stop it. And when you feel like no one else understands, you feel broken. I remember I felt broken. I was like, I must be the only person that struggles with binge eating. Like, none of my other friends are telling me that they eat in secret. None of my other friends are telling me that they eat so much until their stomach hurts. Like, I must be the only person going through this. And you are never, ever the only person who is going through binge eating. It's just that binge eating is not talked about enough. And this is why having a community is so vital to you conquering binge eating. Having other people that get you, the other people that are on the same journey, the other people who are so ready to stop their binge eating. Because when you are around other people that are committed to a better relationship with food, it helps you stay on the path. Because there are so many times when you're excited to heal your relationship with food. It's like day 1, I'm so excited, I'm done with diets. And the next thing you know, you're scrolling on social media and you see an ad for like an 8-week weight loss challenge. And you're like, oh, well, summer's coming up, maybe I should go do that. And you get pulled off the path of healing your relationship with food, even though deep down, that's what you know you need to do. It's so easy to get pulled off your path and see, oh, this person is doing a weight loss challenge. This person is doing this workout. This person's doing this diet, or this person just lost a bunch of weight. Like maybe that's what I need to do. But when you're surrounded by other people who are, trusting the process, they're showing up and they're healing their relationship with food, you stay committed. I even had one of my clients that I'm working with in the academy. And, she was like, it's so easy to get pulled out and be like, maybe I need a diet because I'm so uncomfortable in my own skin. And because she's staying connected, she's using our community chat, she's hopping on the group coaching calls. It's like I'm able to remind her, the community is able to remind her why you're doing this in the first place. She wants to be a better mom to her son. She wants to be more present in her life. She wants to have energy. She wants to feel the most amazing in her own skin. And she said, I recognize that if I really want to be the best mom, if I want to feel amazing in my own skin, what I've done all of this time hasn't worked. So I have to be willing to do things differently. And the reason that she's continuing to show up is because she has the community. She has myself and she has the community to remind her, hey, this is your why, to remind you, hey, this is why you need to keep on going. It is so easy to get pulled off your path when you're trying to do this on your own and you don't have people in your life that get you. When I was, trying to stop binge eating on my own and I didn't really have people in my family, people in my life, and they didn't understand it, I also thought like there's something wrong with me. And what I will say is there's nothing wrong with you. Like you're not broken. If you don't know the tools, if you don't have the right support, then of course you're going to continue to binge because you're not doing anything different. But when you have the proper support, you have the proper community. I always say this, but it's like when you're surrounded by other people who are conquering binge eating or have conquered, it's impossible for you to not do the same. They say that you are the people that you surround yourself with. So if you're constantly surrounding yourself with people who are healing their relationship with food, they are choosing self-love, they're choosing to be kinder to themselves, they're choosing to make peace with trigger foods, they are, having binge-free days, they're not giving into the urges, they're feeling less impulsive, they're having binge-free months. One of my clients, 6 months binge-free, another client, 2 months binge-free. When you're surrounded by that, you say, thank you for showing me what's possible. You don't say, oh, well, must be nice for you, but it's not going to happen for me. You say, thank you for showing me what's possible. And now I'm so excited. Thank you for being an example. Like one of my clients inside of the Root and Rewire membership, I brought her onto the podcast. She graduated the membership and she's binge free. And the other ladies in the membership were like, I am so glad that you shared your story. You shared what worked for you. Like you were such a source of inspiration in this community. You reminded me to keep going. You remind me what's possible. This gives me so much hope. When you're part of a community with other people who are conquering binge eating, that gives you hope. So who you surround yourself with matters. And this is why I have the Root and Rewire membership. The community is the best community you'll ever join. Everyone makes you feel seen. Everyone's celebrating you on those binge-free days. Everyone's celebrating you when you say, "Oh my gosh, I was able to, go out with my daughter for lunch, and I didn't feel guilty." Everyone's celebrating you. When you say, "Hey guys, I had such a strong urge and I didn't give in," everyone's celebrating you. But then also, when you binge, you come into our community and you don't complain and you don't say, "Oh, poor me, this sucks, I'm never going to stop binge eating." The people in my community don't do that. The people in my community will go and they'll say, "Hey guys, I'm not the happiest that I just binged, but what I actually recognize," and then they'll extract lessons, they'll extract feedback. Well, I recognize it actually wasn't so intense. I recognize that I was able to pull myself out much faster. I recognize that, I probably didn't eat enough today and, I probably waited too long to eat. So the next time, I'm going to make sure that I bring some snacks with me to work. This is what my community does. I have the best community. Like everyone is so supportive. Everyone is so, encouraging. Everyone is so uplifting. And it's impossible for you to not conquer binge eating when you're surrounding yourself with people who are doing it. The people in my community show you what's possible. The people in my community are there to support you, to encourage you, to help you feel seen. All my clients tell me, like, I am so grateful for your community because nobody in my life understands me like you do. And clients come to work with me because they know I've gone through binge eating myself. And they're like, "You're the only person that understands me." So I understand you, but now you also have a bomb-ass community of other badasses who also gets you, and that's everything. I was part of a community when I got support, and I was so grateful. I'm so grateful for the community. I'm so grateful for my coach. I was so grateful for my community. And now all my clients are so grateful, especially the people in the Root and Rewire membership. We have the best community. I've had almost 100 people go through this membership. And that's just proof that there are other people who are going through this, like you are not alone. So instead of trying to figure out how to stop binge eating on your own, you need to be part of a community. Something else that I want to talk to as well too is the accountability. Like when you know you have a community and it's like you're having a strong urge, like I remember literally being like, I'm not going to give into this urge because I literally cannot wait to go into the community and tell them, hey guys, I didn't give in. When you have that accountability, when you're trying to do this on your own, nobody knows you're going to binge. There's no accountability. So it's easy to be like, screw it, nobody knows, so I'm just going to give in. But when you invest in a community, when you're part of a community, it's like, oh, wait, I'm going to be super excited to tell my community. And you form these relationships, right? You form these relationships in my community. We have people from all over Australia, Czech Republic, US, Mexico, Canada, Colombia, UK. We have clients from all over the world. Hey, Megan, we have clients from all over the world inside of my membership. And you form these relationships and you start becoming accountability buddies. You start saying like, hey, this is what worked for me. Hey, you see somebody struggling with trigger foods. Hey, this is what worked for me. This is how I was able to make peace with trigger foods. And then you guys come up with solutions together. Hey, this is what worked for me. Hey, this is what I'm struggling with. What worked for you? This is so important. Being part of a community will change your life. You deserve to feel seen. You deserve to feel understood. You deserve to also have other people that get you, that they don't say, oh, just rely on more motivation or like just try harder because you know that that's not what you need. A lot of my clients come to me and they say like, I've gone to therapy and, my therapist has helped me with more general stuff, but I'm coming into your community. I'm joining the membership because I want binge eating specific support. I want somebody who actually can give me tangible tools to stop my binge eating. And that's what I will guarantee you inside of the community. You'll learn the tools to not give into your urges, but you'll also, for the first time in your life, feel like, oh my gosh, everybody gets me. I am not alone. And that's the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Community, support. One of my mentors used to say, like, binge eating thrives in isolation. And oftentimes, too, after a binge, it's really easy to isolate yourself. And what a lot of the ladies do inside of my community, because there's not going to just be good days. Like, yes, of course, there's going to be days where you don't binge and you're going to feel amazing in your own skin. And there's going to be a lot of good days. But there's also going to be some challenging days. Like this is just, part of the process. And so it's really easy after a binge to just isolate yourself. But when you have a community, you have somebody to chat with, you have somebody to talk to. Hey guys, I'm not proud of this. Or, hey guys, like, I binged today, but again, they don't complain. It's like, but this is the lesson. I'm just coming in to share, but you know what? I'm trusting the process. Hey guys, like I'm not proud of the fact that I just binged, but like, I'm so proud that, before this, I haven't binged for 3 weeks. So this is not a failure. This is just part of the journey, and tomorrow is going to be a brand new day. My community is positive. My community is uplifting. My community will be there to support you, to encourage you, to celebrate every single one of your wins. Who in your life celebrates you? Do you have people in your life that celebrate you? My community will celebrate you. On the other day, I can't remember what day it was, maybe day 3 of this challenge that I'm running, I talked about the importance of celebrating yourself. And not a lot of people celebrate themselves. And a lot of clients, even in the membership, they're like, oh my gosh, it feels so weird to celebrate myself. Like I'm not used to celebrating myself. And now they're in the membership and they're, we have a wins tab in our community chat inside of the membership. And they're like celebrating their wins, and they're like, this is so challenging, like it's hard for me to celebrate my wins, but I'm doing it because I know the importance of celebrating myself. So also when you're part of the community, it's like you get a chance to celebrate yourself, be proud of yourself. How often do you reflect on how far you've come? Most people are like, I'm not binge free yet. How much further do I have to go? Oh, it feels so far away. Versus, how far have I come? Oh, whoa. I've been showing up, I've been taking action, and I actually realized that like I'm way less impulsive with food, right? I've actually realized that like I've come so far, and this is why in my membership, we celebrate your wins literally every single day, because I want you to know how far you've come. I want you to see that you are making progress every single day, that you are rewiring your brain, you are changing your thoughts, you're changing your habits, you're stepping into the highest version of yourself who no longer binges. So if you are not yet part of our membership inside of the Root and Rewire membership, you can absolutely still join. It's $97 per month, you guys. You learn all the foundational tools to improve your relationship with food. You're part of the best community. You get monthly coaching with me. You get a monthly masterclass training. You learn how to stop thinking about food. You learn how to stop emotional eating. You learn how to stop binge eating. You learn exactly what to do before, during, and after a binge. You have the community cheering you on, celebrating you, helping you feel less alone, picking you up after a binge, celebrating when you haven't had a binge. You learn how to master your habits. You learn what else in the membership? You learn how to actually get to the root of your binge eating. You learn how to rewire your brain. So many of you guys ask me, how do I rewire my brain? Well, I talk about this often. You got to practice not giving into your urges. And again, it's so much easier not giving into your urges when you have a community there to support you. There's an entire training on how to stop secret eating. Many of you guys say, when my husband goes to bed, that's when I eat. There's an entire training on how to stop secret eating. So get inside of the membership. Starts at $97 per month. You're going to feel seen. You're going to feel understood. I've had so many people graduate from the membership. You know, I can't even remember the last time I binge. Another client said she's been 2 months binge free. Another one of my clients is like, I'm doing a little bit of overeating, but I've completely stopped my binge eating. Like, this is what's going to happen for you. They're not different. They just chose to say, hey, I deserve support. I'm ready to stop my binge eating, so I'm going to get the proper support. And when you do that as well too, because I know you're an action taker and I know you're ready to stop binge eating, as soon as you come into the community, you're going to feel the support, you're going to feel the love, you're going to be welcomed with open arms, and you're going to start having those binge-free days and weeks and months, just like everyone else inside of the membership. So you can DM me the word membership and I'll send you all the details. Like I said, it starts at $97 per month. And you get monthly coaching with me. You get monthly Q&As with me. And then you also get part of our badass community of other people who are just so ready to heal their relationship with food. They're action takers. I have the most badass community, and you deserve to come inside as well too. So I'm excited. Somebody says, I find myself always nauseous whenever I'm about to eat in public, even when I'm hungry. So I used to feel so nervous eating in front of other people as well too. And I think a huge reason why, well, actually I know a huge reason why, is because when you're binging, it's always done in secret. So for me, I binged almost every single day. So almost every single day, I wasn't eating in front of other people. So you get so used to not eating in front of other people that when you eat in front of other people, it's almost like, how do I eat? Or like, are they judging me? And when you're judging yourself for how much you're eating, or you're judging your own food choices, you believe that everyone else around you is judging your food choices. And that's not true, but it's so easy to believe that other people are, judging your food choices because you are judging yourself. Oh my gosh, should I be eating this? Oh my gosh, like I should have chose a different option, or like, is somebody going to judge me that I'm having pasta for lunch? Like, somebody going to say, whoa, that's a lot of food. And so it's almost sometimes easier to not eat in front of other people because you just don't want the noise. Like you're already judging yourself, and it's like, I don't even want to hear other people telling me about my eating habits, because if you're not proud of your eating habits, then it's like, I don't need somebody else to tell me like, oh my God, that's a lot of food, or like, that's all you're eating, or that's, you shouldn't be eating that. Like, it's just annoying. So sometimes it's easier to eat alone. And for me, like, I used to get so anxious eating in front of other people as well too, because when you're binging and you're eating and you're standing up and you're, just scarfing food down your throat, it's like, I almost thought, this isn't true, but I almost thought like people are going to spot me. Like there's the binge eater. And obviously people couldn't tell because I wouldn't be binging in public. But a lot of the times people feel embarrassed to eat in front of other people because you're so used to like just scarfing food down your throat. And it's almost like you don't want people to spot you as a binge eater. Like that, those are just kind of like the thoughts that went through my head when I used to struggle with binge eating. But again, a lot of it has to do with the judgment of you're judging your food choices and you don't want other people to judge you. So it's just so much easier to just do it in secret. So that's what I would say. All right, you guys, we are wrapping things up. This is day 10 of this 30-day TikTok series. So join me tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing a giveaway. If you rate and review the Ditch Decade Diets podcast, I'm choosing 2 people to win a free masterclass with me. So all you need to do is rate and review the podcast, take a screenshot and message it to me on my Instagram, and you'll be entered to win. So thank you guys for being here. If you're interested in joining the Root and Rewire membership, this is an amazing place to start healing your relationship with food. $97 per month. You can just message me membership and I'll send you the link. I'll send you all the details. So thank you guys so much for being here. Have an amazing rest of your day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.